What if a star explodes close to Earth? Betelgeuse Supernova Explosion 2022. Do you know that the star Betelgeuse is about to explode? A red supergiant star, Betelgeuse, is about 1,000 light years from our planet. It is approximately 617 million kilometers wide and is in the constellation of Orion, the mythical hunter. This means that it's about 764 times bigger than the Sun. This is why we can see stars from so far away. Even though the star is much farther from the planet than 1,000 light years, it makes sense that it still ranks among the largest stars in the sky. In this episode, we'll find out about Betelgeuse Supernova Explosion 2022. But before that, please make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel to watch more amazing videos like this one. Each day, approximately 275 million stars die, taking planetary systems, civilizations, and illumination with them. Each day, the very same amount of stars are born. Like living organisms, each star goes through something that is termed as a life cycle. And yet, of course, a star's lifespan takes a very long time compared to any other living thing. And that's something that we should be grateful for. Our sun is a primary sequence star, or as some people say, it is currently in its prime, a moment when it's putting out a lot of energy and heat. After about 5 billion years, our sun will expand until it transforms into a red giant. This is called the red giant phase. At this moment, the sun will be about 200 times larger and 2,000 times brighter than it is today. The sun will probably swallow up Earth about 2.5 billion years afterward. So we can see that the sun has between 7 and 8 billion years left before it dies. That's quite a while. And perhaps, most likely, we humans will kill ourselves off before the sun can do it for us. Or who knows, perhaps by that time, people will have evolved into a type 3 civilization that doesn't need the sun in any way. After the sun has turned into a red giant, it will ultimately collapse and crumble in on itself, making it a supernova. Do you want to know more about this? Then watch our video. Scientists are worried about this. Will sun turn into a red giant? You can find a link in the description box too. Our sun has many years to go before it attains these Judgment Day stages. But there is another star in our galaxy that has already reached them. Betelgeuse is probably the most best-known star in the constellation Orion. It is currently a bright red supergiant star that is getting close to the end of its life. It will likely blow up as a supernova, which will be visible during daylight hours. Since the 1600s, no one has witnessed a supernova in our galaxy. Researchers have already found a way to tell when a star is about to go supernova, even though we don't know so far whether it poses a potential danger or not. This groundbreaking new finding could help make an early alert system prior to one of these massive explosions happen in space. Further than, the study used simulated data to show how red supergiant stars might look the year before they go supernova. Before they explode as a supernova, these stars get bigger and bigger. Before this explosion, the simulations show a cocoon of dust piles up all around the star and forming a ring. This means that the stars become about 100 times less bright in the last few months before they end up dying. Researchers aren't certain how this occurs, but it could be caused by a rapid buildup of matter around the star that blocks its light. So, does the fact that Betelgeuse is getting darker mean it's about to blow up? Because Betelgeuse is so close to planet Earth, when it blows up and turns into a supernova, it will be luminous sufficiently to see during the daytime for weeks. Astrophysicists will be capable of pointing other telescopes at the target with this data to research the star's atmosphere as it gets ready to self-destruct. In the year 2020, Betelgeuse unexpectedly burst its top off and threw out a huge amount of its surface mass. Nobody in the globe had ever witnessed anything like this, and NASA felt the same way. Even though solar flares happen often, there is no wonder that this event was much more significant. Our sun is always having temper tantrums. The sun sent out a strong solar flare on October 2, 2022. The event was caught on camera by NASA's Solar Dynamics Observatory. It was observed that this flare was an X1 flare, one of the strongest flares as we get closer to the solar maximum. When solar flares are at their strongest, most common, and could cause a lot of damage to the planet if they strike. The explosion from Betelgeuse, on the other hand, was much bigger. This event was 400 billion times as big as a normal solar flare from our sun. Researchers have said that Betelgeuse's unexpectedly huge portion of expulsion is an occurrence that must be investigated more before they can give us definite answers and come to a conclusion. We know that red giants use up their fuel much faster than yellow dwarfs like our sun. But what's exciting is that the star suddenly got a lot dimmer for no apparent reason. Astronomers worldwide couldn't figure out why this was happening, and none of them had an answer at the time. We won't know for sure what's going on with Betelgeuse for some time. We can also study supernova on two other red supergiant stars in the night sky. Antares is in the constellation Scorpius and is approximately 555 light-years away. Aldebaran is located in the constellation Taurus and is about 65 light-years away. As of now, though, we're seeing something quite different from what we saw with Betelgeuse. It's happening right in front of our eyes, or rather, in front of Webb's eyes. We've got some incredible images from the James Webb Space Telescope, and with its help, we've started to see the universe in a way we have never seen before. NASA utilizes the telescope to look at the sky, but other scientists are also employing Webb to do scientific work. Additionally, the most recent image from research shows a place where stars are being made at a stellar rate. Scientists have taken a fascinating picture of a strange galaxy with a James Webb Space Telescope. This galaxy, called NGC 1365, or the Great Barred Spiral Galaxy, possesses one of the highest percentages of star formation we've seen before. The galaxy is about 60 million light-years away from Earth. In 2020, the Hubble Space Telescope took a picture of it. But everyone is waiting for Webb to start looking at the TRAPPIST system and the Andromeda Galaxy. If we find an exoplanet that can be lived on and has liquid water or artificial lights around it, our understanding of the universe will be changed forever. Maybe we'll finally find out if we're really alone or if our universe is full of life. But what do I know? Even so, we only know a little about Betelgeuse, even though it is a big star. It's possible that Betelgeuse blew up, and we don't know about it since it's so far away. However, when will space events be easy to predict? So, what are your thoughts on this video? Please leave a comment below. And if you want to see more, remember to subscribe to our channel. Also, if you like our videos, consider becoming a member to enjoy some fantastic perks. That way, you will also support us and help us continue to make more such videos. Thank you.